Okay, here's another update on my wife's hostile environment Arctic Mando. Uh, Codename Cold Heart. It's pronounced Sarek Karat. Sirik Karat. Cold Heart. It's gonna be the title, her name. There's an update on her helmet. Wrong helmet. That's my Mass Effect helmet. That's still being worked on. Sorry. Dry humor. No, actually, here's the update on her helmet. I appreciate the feedback from Mandalorian Mercs, especially from the approval team, because they're the approval team. And if they're not happy with what you're working with, then I get approved. So it's kind of a heads up, a little bit of a warn out. Well, I decided that I made a change. The reason being, so I can explain something a little bit better to people, I was going to use the miniature lightsaber as the antenna, and I was going to paint it up a little bit, to match better to the helmet. And my philosophy behind that was, yeah, it's not creative. It kind of is, because who would have thought to use a miniature lightsaber as an antenna? So it's got a little bit of creativity in it. I understand that it still looks like a lightsaber, regardless of whose lightsaber it is. But how much less creative is that than using the original antenna that comes with the helmet? I mean, that's pretty much what everybody, not everybody, I don't want to use that term, but a lot of people use the standard antenna that comes with it. So how creative is that if I were to use the original? That's why I was trying to use something a little different. But anyway, I changed it up. The only thing I'm missing now is the padding for the helmet, and I'm also missing the visor. The wife is sending me a blue visor because she wants a blue iridium motorcycle visor put in rather than a standard black one, which I was going to use. And the padding, of course, like I said. But here we go. This is the wife's helmet. I got a bunch of other parts in too, but like her breastplates, her cloak. I'm looking at it right now, so I'm looking up the fur. So a few things I got in, a few things I'm waiting on. Getting more of her suit than I am mine. But here we go. Without further ado, this is Sarek Karat, otherwise known as Cold Heart. Added a little bit of blue to the suit, and I added some tan to it because there are some parts in the suit that are a tan color. And I kind of like the blue and the white together. I know that kind of looks like a medic symbol, but she's not a medic. Although, no, she'll have too many weapons, so she's not going to be a medic. Someone had made a comment about this. There's like a little warp right here. Nobody could see that. And yes, there is, but considering it's a battle-damaged helmet, why not? One, I don't have a heat gun to pop it out, and two, why not? I mean, it's got some areas on it that are naturally damaged anyway, and then I do the weathering to it, so why not have a dent here and there? I mean, they have the dented helmet for Boba Fett, so I don't know. It's not a big deal to me, I guess, that little spot's got a warp to it. But the back panel is installed as far as the detail goes. I know it's a little hard to tell with the weathering stuff, but and there's what I decided to add to the side. What I did is I cut it down. I popped a lot of the greaves off, and added a touch to it. So now it's like, considering she's in extreme or hostile environment, that's actually a rocket. So she's got a rocket mounted to her helmet now instead of an antenna. Figured why do something peaceful and communicative when you really don't need to, and put a rocket on there. But the weathering, I'm gonna take a step outside, take a deep breath, and get real high. Scream top my lungs, what's going on? No, what's the song? I'm gonna step outside and get better light, I guess, for a few more shots for y'all. This is the bunker. This is our bunker. We had some incoming last night, so we spent a few minutes in here last night. I think I can talk about that. It's over. No one got killed, so. But there you go. That's her Mando helmet. And I will do more updates shortly. I just want to show you this real quick. I thought this was kind of cool here with these filters. One of the things I looked at when I put them on was whether these lines were even or done properly on both sides. And then I went, huh. Oh, look at that. Yeah, they actually turn. It's kind of cool. So, and that's because they come off. And so as you can see, they are functional air filters. Oops. Alright, so I'll put that back on.
Smiling, cause he knew it would come to this. The light side is blind with casualties who do evil casually, then gradually become worse. Don't fight your destiny, wasn't a great dad, true. Absent all the while, no happy times behind us. And plus, now I'm killing you. Keep fencing, mister, cause nonsense is sister. You don't go bad, maybe I'll enlist her. Now if